Hey, welcome back to the channel, you guys. I've been on a remake kick, lately. I've been telling you guys about, the remakes that I really enjoy. And a lot of these movies, I caught when I was much younger, obviously, but I just wanted to upload stuff. Again, you guys, on this channel, these are not reviews. This is just me telling you about movies that I enjoy, and what I have fond memories about and stuff like that. But I thought I'd give you a list of movies that I like that have been remade, and they are called remake. So, with no further ado, I'll go into it. This one's called Village of the Damned. Now, I really enjoyed Village of the Damned. I remember watching Village of the Damned with my mom. Now, my mom passed away back in 1997, and man, I miss my mom. But I remember she watched these movies, and I was a little kid, so, I was like, wow, man, I just sit there, you're a little kid running around outside because, back then you didn't have no, the technology wasn't the way it is today. You had to play outside, so, I was watching it with her, so I was like, how you remember things when you're a little kid, and when you get older, like in your 20, 19 and 20, you're like, man, I remember mom watching that. At that time, she was still alive, but now it's like, I'm gonna watch it, so I really liked it, and then they made they had a remake called Village of the Damned that came out in 1995. Now, Village of the Damned that came out in 1995, I was 36 years old, and it had a 31% Rotten Tomatoes. So a lot of people must not care for it, but I could see why. But I enjoyed it. It had Christopher Reeves in it, our original, our Superman. He played Superman he did 3 Supermans. Christopher Reeves, he ended up being a paraplegic because he fell off a horse. You remember that? But anyway, he was the main star in the 1995 one. And it was an hour and 39 minutes. And I love the premise of this thing. It's like, in this small community, all these women became pregnant. And they all had these babies, and they all had blonde hair. And they had these special abilities. Well, Village of the Damned that came out in 1960, I was exactly 1 year old. So daggone well I didn't watch it then. But I can see why I can remember it because I was 1 year old. So that means that my mom must have liked it. And then, obviously I was like, wow, I said, I kept, when I was younger, like when I was like in my 20s, I said, man, I like this movie. And I said, then I remember, now, I must have watched this movie when I was a little boy with my mom. So, this one had a 93 Rotten Tomatoes. 93. And it was 1 hour and 17 minutes long. Now, when I watched this movie, I really loved this movie. Now, I really liked the 1995 one, but I really loved the 1961. Like I said, I was 1 year old. And when I got around to watching it, because I knew it was a remake, because I liked the 1995, I was like, wow, that is a remake. I'm going to go back and watch the 1961. And I really fell in love with the 1961. Same thing, same premises, small community, and everybody woke up. All these women woke up, and they was all pregnant and give birth to these blonde-haired little kids. And they had these special abilities, and they had to figure out how to. These little kids was killing people when they felt threatened, because they could read people's mind. And when people was getting, even the moms and stuff that give birth was scared of them. So both movies were set up that way. But it's so good. But that first one, that 1961, that one was real good because it was so good. That's why I think it's got a 93 Rotten Tomatoes. Now, take you on a little history lesson. Now, this is a German book. This is based on a German book. I had the name of that book these movies was based on, I believe. But anyway, Village of the Damned, 1960. I was 1 year old, and the reason why I think I was intrigued by this movie is because I was a little boy growing up. My mom watched these types of movies. So then when I watched Village of the Damned in 1995 with Christopher Reeves, which is the Superman that I went and seen. I remember when he became Superman, and I seen all 3 of his Supermans. I was like, I'm going to go back and watch that 1961. So, yeah. Which one do I like? Well, I like the 1960 one. I just think it's just, I don't know. It's something about it just grips me more. And it's in black and white. So anyway, you guys, God bless and take care. But I just thought I'd give you my little list of my little remakes, you know. Like I said, don't get me wrong. I liked that 1995. And I was 36 years old when that Village of the Damned came out. And it has a 31% Rotten Tomatoes. Village of the Damned 1960, I was 1 year old. So obviously I didn't watch it. So that means that when I was like 5 or 6 or 7, I must have seen my mom watching it. And when I'm playing, I'll come in and watch her watch it. So, you know, that's why I got that memory. But it was the 93 Rotten Tomatoes, and it is really good. Now, do I dislike the 1995? No. I liked the 1995, which made me go back and find the 1960, and that's why I liked it. So anyway, but which one do I like the most? I have to say I like the 1960. All right, you guys. God bless. Take care, and we'll catch you in the next video. We'll see you.